Longhorns about to kick it away and get this season started. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So the Houston Cougars offense will have first crack at this one. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. They'll try to get the edge on the left. There he goes. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
I am impressed with the physicality we're seeing up front by this offensive line. Playing on the road, they knew they wanted to get the run game established, and they are doing just that. They're not just getting 3-4 yards a pop. They're gashing this defense.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. He'll pull it down. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. All right, guys, let's talk Houston. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
And the Cougars pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. The sure hands, it's Watkins.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Here comes second down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Cougar! They're on the board first here in the season opener. Hides the ball. Here he comes on the bootleg. Into the end zone for the 2, and they push that lead out to 8. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He was looking for a little more on that return, but he hands this offense a short field at the 35. Ready to fire from the pistol. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The screen, he can go. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. Creates a little room. Oh, he's got some space. He's already got 46 yards on the ground, and they wanted to have an identity as a running team, and he's giving them that in the season opener. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw on first down. The screen, he's got wheels. Touchdown, Houston. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Texas offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. To the air on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Snagged in the middle. It's Washington. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Longhorns can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Off play action. Hit as he throws. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Longhorn! Once he got some room, it was over.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The Houston offense ready to go back to work. They'll leave it with him. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Let's talk for a second about Houston. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry-pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Pulls and throws off the RPO. At midfield, he's got room. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
How many first downs is that just on this drive? We're going to have to get the training staff to give some IVs and get some bananas, and we better stay hydrated because at this rate, the defense is going to play way too many snaps.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's when to catch it, big fella.
This crowd knows when to bring it. Quarterback making checks. 3rd down play from the gun. Snagged out of the air. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. Wants to throw again. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance to defend. Everywhere, it's a turnover. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. quarterback run is part of their game plan. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Grab behind the line. It's Watkins. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Cougars will try to pick it up on fourth down. The pull and throw off the RPO. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Defense has got to do a better job of corralling this wide receiver. They've got to know where he lines up each and every play. And then once he has the ball, they have to play with a sense of urgency and get hats to the football. He's just way too dangerous in the open field.
Looking to throw on first down. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. And they turn it into a defensive score. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Longhorns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Now the play fake. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Makes the catch on the left. It's a seam wide open. He's at touchdown, Texas. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Got the quick completion. Turning it on. And he picks up enough for the first down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the first quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Play of the period, first down here. Out of the gun, the give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Cougars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Still looking on the move. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. Horns up and ready to hook him. Serious noise on third down in DKR. On the run deep down the right side. Can't make the grab in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down. Doesn't convert this time. Making side adjustments here. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. On the move to the right and looking for a big one.
Hey, man, that was just perfect execution offensively. On a fourth down like that, if you're going to throw a completion, get the first and keep the drive alive, QB's got to be great with his eyes. He's got to throw it on time. His target has to be in the perfect place at the perfect time, and you got to be able to haul it in.
Running free. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. And the Cougars started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Grab it behind the line. It's Young. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
Quick completion to the right. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. First and goal now for Houston as they try to get it in. Quarterback keeps it on the sneak.
Well, they try to go quarterback sneak, and I know to a lot of people that's a play we all take for granted, like it always works. Quarterback sneaks are designed to get just 1 inch. Somehow you've got to come up and do it. But the defense there, David, they bowed up and stopped them.
Did a great job. Listen, everybody knows what's coming. You know it's a quarterback sneak. It's still hard as hell.
Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Houston. Play the analytics here, and you go for 2. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the...
And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
That is how you start a drive. Meet the physical challenge on first down. Rush the quarterback, get the sack on 2nd down, and now put him in a 3rd and long situation. Nice job by this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Trying to take it back. At the 30. He's at the touchdown, Longhorn! Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield is Thurman. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Cougars can really attack on this 2nd and short. That's why the good Lord invented tight ends, isn't it, David? Get a good pickup on first down, open up the entire plate.
It just makes life so easy on quarterbacks. I mean, you got these guys that are so gifted athletically that you can do everything with them. They're like overgrown wide receivers, and now understanding zones and how to attack them. It's just unbelievable when you got these kind of big athletes.
He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They're in their own territory, but they are undeterred. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. Converts on 4th down. Still going. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little...
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Wants to go up top on first down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back to pass on second down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. And after the failed connection on second down, this offense faces a third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Another incompletion on third down. The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. The Houston offense comes onto the field. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And great job getting in the backfield, making it very difficult to him to make reads and understand what the heck's going on, bottling him up. That's the biggest thing. When you play a running quarterback, you want to bottle him up. You want to set those edges really, really firm and make him turn back inside where all the big boys are coming, and you don't let that speed get to the outside.
It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Might be calling a hot route. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Young. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. It's complete to the left. Across the 25, he's got room. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll move the wide receiver. He'll pull it on the read. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Just going to keep it after the snap. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. So that penalty will wipe away some strong red zone execution and take the score off the board. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Nice move to keep running. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And the returner is stopped. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far from Austin today.
Second half just about ready to start, and Houston will kick it off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
They'll send the back in motion. Lofts one high and deep. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Lockett. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Longhorns line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Caught in the backfield. It's Washington. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Man, listen, we know this QB wants to take off. 4th down, go time, got to make a play. Defense locked in, dialed in, got to him, got him on the ground, didn't let him get to the sticks.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half.
Breaks into the open. Ball spins away. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on 1st down. Finds a little space.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They get him down, tough run, picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. Houston has it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Cougars. And the punishment has been extended.
And it's been more of the same in the second half for this offense, doing whatever they wanted. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game 1, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points.
There he goes. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Now from the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Washington. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's McCutcheon. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got it behind the line. It's Washington. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. just keeps slinging it. Finds his man. It's Baxter. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Longhorns didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Couldn't get any closer on first down. Now 2nd and goal from the 9. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call.
Child, they be cheating for Texas.
Splits those uprights right in half. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Motion from the wide receiver. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
Catch in the middle, it's Watkins. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. To the air on first down. Got his man quickly. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. After getting moved back, it's 1st and 20. From the gun, he'll try to throw. That's caught. It's 3rd. Snowed under by the defense.
This is a tight end that not only is going to play with his hand in the ground, but he can line up in the slot as well and attack the defense vertically. He's too fast for linebackers to cover, and he's too big for DBs to cover. He's a real weapon in this offense.
He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. 2nd down coming up. The RPO fired complete to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Using his legs to buy some time. QB got it himself. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
And how about it? It's not just the arm. We've seen that today where he's picked them apart, put up some yardage, put on some touchdowns. Also showing you he can do it with his puppies. Taking off, running, getting the first down. Nice scramble. He's shown you a little bit of everything today.
The screen, and watch out. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Handoff from the gun. Tackle is made at the 33. It's about a 5-yard pickup, and that'll be enough for a first down.
Yeah, and if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along,
there he goes. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on the field. They put some nice plays together back to back to back, and they're bleeding the clock. This is exactly what you practice for situations like this. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Shoots his way for more. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He'll do it himself. Virtually unblocked, and he's stopped for a loss of 8.
I think that's a play the quarterback would like to have back. On these option plays, you just have to take what the defense gives you. And if that means handing off the dive, or if that means pitching it, you got to do that. It can't always be about you. And I think the quarterback that time was really hoping it was going to be his number.
Headed to the end zone. And he's forced out of bounds, close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. And the Cougars will try to punch it in on first and goal. They want to throw it. Looking to get it in. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Amazing individual effort there by the defender, defeating his block and getting to the bubble screen, not allowing a gain. You don't see that happen too often, but these DBs, boy, they love to fight at the point of attack and beat blocks.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. With these last two plays, they've just taken this drive and thrown it right into the fire. Touchdown, Cougar! And the stomping has commenced.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He's got the two-point conversion, and they build on that lead. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. A very disappointing performance for the #1 team in the country. There'll be a new team atop the rankings when they come out next. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. They're dealing with a second and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Baxter. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. And wings it incomplete.
Well, this guy must feel
plastered.
Buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing comes.
He lost one down the sideline. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Texas!
Nice pitch, nice catch, and listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to, and this offense is struggling, and you're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. Here comes the Houston offense once again. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Oh, he's got some space. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Sends it back in motion. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Third down for the offense after recovering their own fumble. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Working on the right. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it. Looks as if he's going to run it. They'll stop him right there, but it is enough for a Houston first down.
And these are the plays you know exactly what you're going to get up front. The offensive line does a great job blocking. Just create a little bit of a hole, pound through that hole. That running back, they can't tiptoe, they can't dance. Run north-south and get that first down. Nice job.
Houston is moving it quickly down the field. Motion from the back. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
Yeah, and how about this offense, man, putting another drive together, getting in the end zone. And here's the deal. Going on the road, handling these conditions in game one, they've done a phenomenal job.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Complete to start this drive. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Washington. Turning it on. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play. And here they come again. And just a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few. Offense gets set for second down. Wants to go up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. They'll toss it to the left. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, David. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do. Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many guys to the line of scrimmage as I can. I got to find a way to get this ball back to my offense. The clock is not my friend, and them running the football is only going to run this thing out quicker. I got to find a way to make something happen, strip the football, do something. You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage.
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to...
Two running backs alongside the quarterback. Looking to throw on first down. They get to him as he throws. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. And he got a hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun. Wants to pass. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Defense uses a timeout. The clock stops with 17 seconds left. And the Longhorns will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Makes the quick grab. Past the 40. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to make magic on the breaks into the open. And that is how we will wrap this one up. Both of these teams are high-caliber squads, but it sort of felt as if these guys had something to prove today, and man, did they go out and do it.
Man, they proved it, and they proved they were better. They thought they were better coming in. We were talking to them. They had a lot of confidence. They said, we're not ranked as high as we should be, and now they just showed the whole world. This squad is for real. We're going to be discussing them in the playoffs in the future, and they made a statement today, Palmer.
Yeah, that's the thing, David. To me, after watching that absolute beatdown, you can't help but think to yourself, this is a college football playoff caliber team if they play like that. Moving